AI is not inherently bad, but the access that everyday people have to it is what makes it very harmful.
I once had a dream that the files finally came out. I have a dream that everyone can have ditty parties and get really freaky.
I freed the slaves.
Yeah, but I made them go viral.
You had a dream.
Yeah, I did. And in it, you had better edges.
Yo, boy, that's why you got canceled by a bullet.
Yeah, I bet you can't tell me how that theater play ended.
All right, Dr. King, we've got the results right here. When it comes to 2-year-old Mason, you are not the father.
Free at last! Free at last!
Oh, my God.
Free at last!
No!
Brothers and sisters, I no longer have a dream, I have a nightmare. We're all gonna die. Ah! Run for your lives! Ah!
Y'all bum-ass motherfuckers still saying I can't dunk. Watch this.
Y'all know I had to pop out to the GOAT last game. This man just dropped 60 on the Jazz neck.
That shit too easy, man. Can do this forever.
Hey, man, I just got back home from the studio, but y'all killing me saying I would have been 70 by now and how I look the same. Motherfucker, you think a thug like me with age? Come on, G, you know black don't crack. Young and rich Mac. Y'all really gonna follow me through the lotion now, huh?
We just need a couple pics, Pac.
All right, make it quick. I'm just shopping.
Can I get a selfie?
Yeah, come on, real fast.
Thank you.
Let me grab my socks, then y'all give me a little room, right?
You've got a steady hand. I haven't seen it this neat in years.
Gotta keep it in rhythm. Wishes like a little groove, you know?
Well, they're dancing now. Thank you, Michael.
Anytime, Miss June. That's the last big clog up here.
You're faster than the rain, Michael. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, it's nothing. I like a clean gutter.
Well, my roof's gonna stay dry thanks to
Happy
you.
to help, ma'am. Ready for the next step?
This fitting was just a little loose. I'm tightening it up now.
Is it gonna stop the leak?
Yeah, once I seal this last ring, you should be good as new. Your chicken's looking nice, pal.
Woo! Yo, he stole my chicken!
Got a crispy treasure, can't slow me down. Hot and golden, I'm out at this town. Move, move, Friday victory.
Well, get back here.
Run, spin, slide, I'm gliding out the door. Fried love in my arms, can't give it up no more.
At this point, MLK's family has to fight back because the amount of AI that I have seen for Martin Luther King is outrageous. I've seen him advocate for big booty Latinas. I've seen him having a paternity test saying, free at last, free at last. And the ones with him in the WWF are even worse. I've seen Martin Luther King turn heel. Like, this dude was like, I don't have a dream no more. I am the dream. Like, what? Man even got announced as a Smash Brothers character.
I cannot stress enough how dangerous the Sora AI thing is. Because people are looking at it through the lens of there goes human expression, there goes art and creativity. Yes, that is very true, and we should also be concerned about that. But military, governments, media companies would also have access to this. We would not begin to even know what was the truth.
AI is not inherently bad, but the access that everyday people have to it is what makes it very harmful. This is a thought that one of my friends, Jazz, had. AI is not terrible just because of AI. It's how it's being used. The unlimited access that everyday people like you and me have to AI is very harmful for the environment. AI, if you didn't know, is powered by these massive supercomputers that create so much heat because of how much they're used. It's drinking up all of our fresh water because fresh water is used to cool these machines down. AI could be a very beneficial tool for research, for scientists who are trying to research climate change or like research for how to cure diseases that we don't have cures to yet. All of these uses would be great for AI if it was gatekept and only used by professionals responsibly. But AI is far too accessible to the everyday person, and because of this, we are ruining our planet. It's not our fault. It's built into the systems that we use. It's built into TikTok. Literally, I'm using it right now just to film this video. Not actively, but by using TikTok, we're using AI. There's only so much that we can do as everyday people. I don't know what the answer is to this, but I just think that we put so much on like machinery and technology, and it's not the technology that's the problem. It's the people using it.
Guys, have you ever watched an AI video so realistic that you questioned reality itself? Like for a moment, you couldn't tell if it was real or not. That is where we are today. A world where artificial intelligence has blurred the line between the truth and fiction. Apps like Sora 2 can now create videos so lifelike. They make you question everything. Your eyes, your memories, even history itself. But Here is where it gets scary. These videos aren't just creative, they are manipulative. They are showing us Martin Luther King Jr. saying things he never said, Michael Jackson stealing fried chicken, Kobe Bryant swearing every other sentence, and Tupac somehow still alive. This isn't just entertainment, guys. It's erasing history, especially Black history, by mocking the very people who fought, bled, and inspired generations. So today, we are diving deep into how this new wave of AI resurrection is distorting truth, disrespecting legacy, and making people lose touch with reality itself. Because if we can't tell what's real anymore, what happens to the truth? Let's be real. What we are seeing online is disturbing. AI-generated videos of Martin Luther King Jr. are going viral not for his dream, not for his message of unity, but for absurd and disrespectful scenes. Some clips show him taking a paternity test. Others have him talking about big booty Latinas or turning into a wrestling villain, shouting, I don't have a dream, I am the dream. That is not funny. That is tragic. For a man who died fighting for justice, this is a digital mockery. And what's worse, people are watching, sharing, and laughing without realizing the long-term damage being done to cultural memory. The same, goes for Kobe Bryant, a legend gone too soon. Now, AI brings him back only to make him curse, stumble, and forget how to play the game that defined him. Imagine how that feels for his family, who are still grieving. And then there's Tupac Shakur. For decades, conspiracy theories have said he's still alive. Now, AI makes that look real. For some people, this proof becomes belief. That is not art. It's not art, it's manipulation. When truth becomes a joke, when legacy becomes a meme, we lose something far greater than just dignity. We lose our collective sense of reality. Now, AI was supposed to make life easier, help us work smarter, communicate faster, create more. But now it's beginning to destroy the very foundation of truth itself. These so-called AI reactions aren't just disrespectful. They are dangerous, because once people believe fake videos are real, history becomes whatever the algorithm decides it is. Imagine a generation growing up believing Martin Luther King Jr. was just a meme character. Imagine them remembering Michael Jackson not for his art, but for stealing KFC in some fake AI skit. Imagine thinking Tupac is still alive, dropping new songs from some secret island, all because an AI tool made it look real. That is not progress, that is erasure. And it hits harder when you think about how much Black people have already lost to distortion. Colonialism, slavery, and centuries of propaganda already rewrote so much of African and African American history. Now, AI is doing it again, only this time with pixels instead of pens. These deepfakes are not innocent fun. They reopen wounds. They make a mockery of the struggle for dignity. They take away the power of truth and hand it over to people who can afford to manipulate it. Think about it. Governments and military agencies already use technology to shape narratives. Now, imagine if they used ultra-realistic AI videos to rewrite events, frame activities, or flip entire social movements. Who would we believe? Who could we trust? This is where existential fear begins, because when truth dies, everything else dies with it. People start doubting not just the news, but their own memories. They start asking, am I real? Are you real? It sounds like a Black Mirror episode, but it's happening right now. AI is reflecting the worst of humanity, our obsession with entertainment, our carelessness with truth, our hunger for clicks, and our blindness to consequences. And yes, we made this monster. AI didn't build itself, humans did. So how can something we created be powerful enough to destroy our understanding of reality. Maybe because we gave it power without, giving it purpose. We played God without setting moral boundaries, but it's not too late. We can still demand ethical standards, laws that protect legacies, truth, and cultural memories. We can hold platforms accountable for spreading deepfakes and misinformation. We can teach people, especially the younger generation, to question what they see online. AI is not evil by nature, but when used carelessly, it becomes the tool of erasure, of truth, of legacy, and of history. So the next time you see an AI video bringing someone back from the dead, pause, ask yourself, is this real? And more importantly, should this even exist? Because if we keep letting machines rewrite the past, we'll soon lose the ability to remember what was ever real. Guys, drop a comment below. Let me know. What are your thoughts? Also, remember to subscribe, like, and share as well. And until next time, bye-bye.